Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Crazy little post today. Boy, that was fast. LeBron James, LA Lakers, 4 years, 154 million, if I'm not mistaken. Now, a lot of that was dependent upon the rumors were if Paul George signed there. For those who don't know, Paul George decided to stay in OKC. Which for OKC is a good move because you have a nice little solid nucleus there with Melo, Westbrook, and Paul George. But with LeBron James going to LA, who's going to go there with him now that Paul George is out the picture? There's still rumors that the LA Lakers are talking to Spurs about a possible trade for Kawhi Leonard. But there's also rumors that there's a plan B since they didn't get didn't get Paul George. I heard they're looking at DeMarcus Cousins. Now, putting DeMarcus Cousins with LeBron James, that would actually be a nice little pairing in LA. But what else do they have? Who's to say? Now, the thing is, with 4 years, 154 million. And with LeBron James being 33 years old, you could pretty much say this is probably going to be his last contract. He's probably going to finish out his career in LA. And more than likely, he's going to play out all 4 years unless he got another opt-out in there somewhere. I haven't really read too much on his contract. I don't know if he has an opt-out in there somewhere or not. But let's just safe to say if he does fast 4 years there, he's going to finish his career as a Laker. My big thing is though, you got a lot of LeBron haters out there, and you got a lot of Lakers fans out there. Let's just see how many of them LeBron fans become Laker fans. Because I know some LeBron fans that are just hate the Lakers, and then you got some people who aren't on the LeBron James bandwagon who might all of a sudden jump on the LeBron James bandwagon just because he's going to the LA Lakers. So we're going to see what happens with that. It's just funny how everybody's always talking about, oh, LeBron, I can't stand LeBron. Look, he's not the greatest of all time. This is my opinion. LeBron James is not the greatest of all time. That would be Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's just my opinion on that too. But he is one of the greatest of all time. And people need to stop that stuff talking about, oh, well, he's been to 8 finals and he's only won 3. Well, tell me another basketball player that's gone to, I believe it's 8 straight finals or 7 straight finals. No other player on earth has done that. Not even Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But that can be argued because if Jordan never would have retired, he probably would have went to 8 straight and won 8 straight. But that's neither here or there because he retired. There's nothing we can really say or do about that. Like I say, the man went through 7 or 8 straight finals. Here's my thing about the whole, and I'm straying off here a bit. Here's the whole thing with trying to compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. Trying to compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan is like trying to compare Tom Brady to Joe Montana. Tom Brady has been to, 8 Super Bowls? But he's won 5. Joe Montana has been to 4 Super Bowls, but won 4. So, and like I said, it's just, and then you gotta look at it too, it's 2 different eras. Now, I do believe that LeBron James could have played in that era. Not saying he would have been just as good as Jordan, but he could have played in that era. I don't think Brady could have played in the era of Montana because Montana used to get his ass handed to him, but he still got up and played and he didn't bitch about it. Whereas Brady, you even fart him the wrong way. Oh, you gotta throw a flag and hit me. But and that's the thing is too with LeBron and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, got his ass handed to him back in them days. You had the Knicks. You had the Bad Boys, the original Bad Boys of basketball. You had the Pistons that had Dumars, Lambert, Rodman before he went crazy, Isaiah Thomas. I think I said Joe Dumars. Not to mention, you had the New York Knicks, Patrick Ewing, Mason, Starks. I mean, Oakley. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it was just a much rougher era back in them days. And LeBron, I like LeBron, but he flops too much for me. And I don't think. I mean, his flops be cracking me up, but that's neither here nor there. Let me stray off all that a bit, but yeah, LeBron James, 4 years, $454 million. Let's just go ahead and say this is going to be his final contract. What he does in LA, though, what other pieces they're going to get to complement him, or if they're setting this up, because I believe they said come next year, you're going to have people like Klay Thompson. They might be a free agent. They might end up going to LA. Now, if you ended up having, like, come next year, let's say if you ended up having LeBron, Kawhi, and Klay Thompson, woo, boy, now that would be a nice little trio right there. But, like I say, there's really nothing we can do about that right now. That's just hearsay. It's just rumors. We can only go off what we go right now. So, right now, they're talking about Boogie Cousins possibly going to LA. We're going to see what happens with that. Like I say, I don't follow basketball too much like I used to. I just read a lot of news wires. I do watch games. I do know some of the popular players, and I do know what pairings would be good. Looks like Chris Paul did sign an extension to stay in Houston as well. Looks like Kevin Durant also signed an extension to stay with the Warriors. The question is, though, who in the world is going to be able to challenge Golden State? That's the big question. And then one thing it just does not get me, and I heard this rumor here about a week or so ago. Kyrie Irving wants to be traded to the Knicks. That's stupid. I mean, you got Irving, you got George, and you got the other nucleus, that young nucleus in Boston. If George and Kyrie, if they both were, if they both were still healthy with the Celtics, they possibly could have beat Cleveland in the finals and in the Eastern Conference Finals and went on to the finals. If they would have beat the Warriors, I don't know. But my opinion right now, the Celtics are the team to beat in the East. And that's just my opinion. But next year, it is going to be kind of crazy in the NBA to see what's going to happen with LeBron and the Lakers. Because, whatever team he's on, he just, elevates their team to another level. Look what he did with Cleveland. With the exception of Kyrie, Cleveland's had mediocre talent, but with LeBron James there, he kind of elevates everybody. But the thing is, with Cleveland, he did it by himself. And I know he's getting tired of doing it by himself. And everybody's talking about what Jordan did. You know what? Jordan did make everybody else around him better. But Pippen, Horace Grant, B.J. Armstrong, Steve Kerr, John Paxson, even Bill Cartwright, and Tony Kukoc, they were started out as nobodies, but they elevated to the point the way they went on and became stars on other teams. I can't say too much about Kukoc though. Nah, I know Pippen did, I know Grant did, but and then the people always try to compare, for instance, they try to say, well, Kobe won his championship. I think that was 2005. I think with nobody. It was 2005, 2000. I can't remember. I forgot to do the research. I'm sorry. Everybody got to remember one of the last championships Kobe won. He still had Bynum. He still had Odom. He still had Metta World Peace, Ron Artest. He had a surrounding cast. LeBron really didn't have a good surrounding cast this year. And even the year he won, he still didn't have a good surrounding cast. The only one he really had was Love and Irving. That's pretty much it. But like I said, we're going to see what happens this year. Like I said, I'm not really much of a basketball fan. I just wanted to make a post on it because it was interesting just to see where LeBron was going to go. Everybody was wondering if LeBron was going to do like he did last time, take a whole week to decide where he want to go, and do another whole hour-long special to sit there like, I'm going to South Beach. That didn't take long. First day of free agency, signed with the Lakers. So we're going to see what all the LeBron haters got to say. Like I say, I'm not a LeBron hater, I'm not a LeBron lover, but I do like watching LeBron play. But I'm just curious to see what's going to happen this year with the Lakers. Not really a fan of the Fakers. My girlfriend hates when I call her that. Sorry, babe. She hates when I call the Lakers the Fakers. Because to me, the Lakers just haven't been the same since the 80s and the 90s. After that, they just came back a bunch of whiny crybabies. Even my daughter's laughing at me. Okay, but I'm going to talk about basketball. So this is my basketball post today. But coming up here, I am going to be having my movie reviews. I am going to be doing some more posting about movie and television. But also, on the sports side, I'm also, with the upcoming football season about to start, we're about 3.5 weeks away from training camp starting. Thank goodness. I need some NFL in my life. And I am a diehard Chiefs fan. It's all about that red and gold, baby. So what I'm going to do is, every week, if not at least once a day or at least once every week, I'm going to be going over each division. The first division I'm probably going to start with is going to be the NFC East. I'm going to start with the NFC first, but the division I'm going to start with is going to be the NFC East and all the additions that they made in that division with the Cowboys, the Redskins, them getting Alex Smith, the Eagles with Carson Wentz, even though he's still not 100% healthy. But at least once a week, on up until the beginning of the season, I'm going to be doing a special post about my synopsis and who I think is going to take each division. So that's my post of today. This is my NBA news. LeBron James going to the Lakers. That was quick. And I'll see y'all again later. I do got a movie review coming up next weekend. I'm going to be reviewing Ant-Man and the Wasp. And again, I'll let y'all later.